really, really big show today, and it's going to be a really big night for television. No one on our staff here has made any plans because tonight we're all going to be celebrating TGIT. Thank God it's Thursday. America's favorite night of TV is back. That's a little hint as to our first guest today, a first-timer to our show. I have been lucky enough to meet and sit down with a couple of presidents, several first ladies. I did not have a chance to vote for this one. That's another clue. It may be the first one we've all seen shirtless. It's a bit of a scandal. I know, you're freaking out already. Please welcome the President of the United States of America, Fitzgerald Grant, a.k.a. Tony Goldwyn. Tonight is the big night. It's your first visit to our show. We are so wildly excited.
I am too. I love your show. I'm so happy to be here. And my wife said to tell you, please tell Rachel how much I love her show.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. We'll make a couple books fall off a truck for her.
Perfect.
Look how cute. So adorable. Are they all big fans of the show? Your wife, the whole family?
Yeah, they are. You know, at first they made fun of me a lot. Not that they've stopped that, but, you know, all of the steamy love scenes and stuff was the subject of hilarity at my house.
Is that awkward for men? Like, women often come here and speak about how difficult it is to be naked or almost naked, and it's freezing, and there's all these people standing around looking at you. Is it equally awkward for a man?
Yeah, it is.
It's weird, right?
You know, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, sometimes women feel more vulnerable than guys do, but... it is just a really weird thing you just have to have a sense of humor about it.
That's it.
So
like everything.
I can't believe we do this for a living. It's really bizarre. But, you know, in Scandal, like working with Carrie, we have such a great relationship as actors and we trust each other and we feel safe with each other, and it's good. But it is a weird thing. Okay, if you know you got to go shirtless, like this lovely picture of you right here. Oh, right.
Like, are you in your... Many years ago, I did FHM. I thought it had to do with the home. I didn't realize what kind of magazine it was. But I remember I didn't eat for like 9 days. I did 150 sit-ups every 5 minutes. If you know you got to do this, tell me true, are you in your dressing room like doing push-ups?
You know, here's the thing. I try and stay within striking distance of fitness. So when I read that script and go, oh no.
Oh, no.
Scott Foley and I have a joke. Like, we go, is it you or is it me?
Exactly. Whose turn is it?
So I try, because for me, I don't do the thing where I have like the dumbbells, you know, because then I can't concentrate on my acting. All I'm thinking about is, you know, I should be doing push-ups or something. So and I kind of go.
So you try and keep it within.
When I finally get there to do the scene, I have to go, you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Just be a human being. That's
exactly.
Kind of my policy.
I mean, we all got the same jump when you get to the
Exactly, right?
Now, Darby was recently here for the first time, and I had no idea what an insanely talented chef she is.
I know, yeah. She was so excited to come on the show, and she came back going, I had the most amazing time with Rachel. We're talking about a cookbook, and
She's got to do this cookbook.
Yeah.
I want to call it Simmer. Darby is fantastic. Darby Stanchfield is fantastic. Slow cooked stews and soups. Dad it's a fishing family.
Right, exactly. The guy was a fisherman in Alaska.
Exactly.
Like the most dangerous catch, or deadliest catch.
Exactly,
that's what
but
he
in
did.
real life.
Yeah, that's what he did.
So I really want, you tell her. I asked about Simmer.
Okay.
I want to publish
Simmer. All right, I'm going to remind you tomorrow.
That's the name of the book, the imaginary book that we're going to write together.
Good. She's the best. Darby is a multi-talented woman.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Couldn't be lovelier. So do you have a little hidden talent? Do you have something that you're really, are you a closet musician? Or are you a great chef too? Or?
I'm sure I have many hidden talents, but I haven't discovered them yet.
They're still hidden to you too.
They're still hidden to me. No, I mean, I love to cook.
Yeah, me too.
I'm kind of...
it's relaxing.
I knew that about you.
Yeah.
I find it really relaxing, really thorough. I find it really creative.
Yeah.
I do most of the cooking for our family. I mean, like the other night, my daughter, because she lives in LA now, and I'm out there working, and we live close to each other. And she said, "I want to come over for dinner." So I raced out and bought some great fish and had some vegetables in the fridge and cooked the
fish. I think the more you cook,
just simple lemon and olive oil and some garlic. And I don't spend a lot of time with recipes because I like to improvise. And I think there's something really creative and fun about going, what do I have? Or to go, what am I going to go get and make it up as you go. And the only problem for me with that is I tend to repeat what I'm familiar with in terms of combining things.
They don't care. As long as it's got garlic and olive oil, they'll like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right.
They're probably like, well, this is great. Can you get back to talking about Scandal? I was telling you backstage, when I was a little girl, I didn't like cartoons. I loved cop shows. I'm like a cop show junkie. But I know in real life, I would probably make a really terrible cop. I just can't take anything seriously.
I would make a terrible president.
I was going to say. But if you got to be president for one day, what would you do? Wow. What would your agenda be?
What would I do? Let's see. I'd want to, take a trip on Marine One, Air Force One,
anything for the social good.
The social good. Oh God, they have real presidents to do that. Oh my gosh. I've been asked that question a lot, and it also is always an overwhelming question.
It is.
What would you do? Because if I had 4 years...
Well, and President Obama, you've met him several times, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine. He's such a down-to-earth guy.
It's true.
I just can't imagine that burden, really,
The stress of that job
I can't imagine.
Is incredible. I remember when I met him and he said, what's the matter with you? You have no gray hair. You look relaxed. You're rested. I said, my job's a lot less stressful than yours, sir. But he has such... grace to think of someone who can be so down to earth and personable. And I have this sort of theory that you are inaugurated and they take you from the inauguration to the White House and they sit you down in a room for 10 minutes and you walk out of that room and you have gray hair.
It's true.
When you find out what the real
president.
deal is.
It ages them. It really does. Okay, I know tonight is the big night. You guys want to see a little sneak peek? Take a look. There you go.
What do we got?
When this is over, you and me can't take it, just us. You don't want me to kiss you because of Jake?
That's not.
This is interesting.
Fitz?
No, really, it is. You don't know what to do. Is it disloyal to want me? Or is it disloyal to want him? You don't know.
All right, now listen. Darby really spilled it pretty good when she was here. I cannot let you off the hook. You have to give us something. You have to...
Darby spilled it?
Yeah, she did pretty good.
That's hard to believe.
Right? We pressured her. We got a lot of tidbits and little snibbly bits.
Okay, well, I'm
Tease something. Come on.
Snibbly bits?
Give us a snibbly bit.
Well... The show shifts tone in a really amazing way.
We let him off the hook with that?
And you will find out more about what's happened to Olivia. Fitz has to make, look, he's faced, we left him at the end of, in the last episode, he's faced with this decision
which you directed,
of losing, which I directed.
Which you directed, by the way.
Thank you. Basically being manipulated into taking the country to war in order to save the woman he loves. So will Fitz do that or won't he? And what are the consequences of that? It's, as I was just saying about being president of the United States, there's no good decision.
There's no good, right.
And because as we all know, Fitz is desperately, insanely in love with Olivia Pope and won't really survive without her. So.
Do you want to, what another great shot. Boy, it is mesmerizing, isn't it? Even when you see it in a still frame, it's like, you're hanging out another segment at least, right?
You want me on here.
Scandal, of course, airs Thursdays at 9 p.m. on ABC. When we come back, we're going to play a little presidential speed round with Tony right after this. with the president of Scandal. Tony Goldwyn's with us today. We were just chatting over the break about some of our favorite TV shows from back in the day and present day. What are some of your must-views?
Well, I mean, there's so much amazing television now. I'm really excited for The Americans to return. I love that show. I think it's
really good show.
And, the acting, Steve Purvis is great. There just is so much
What about
great
other
material.
political dramas? You watch House of Cards?
House of Cards, I love.
Phenomenal, right?
Every minute of it. Yep. Again, I really like Madam Secretary.
Really
Good
good.
Wife
Tia's
is
doing
great.
really great. That's been great.
Yeah, Blacklist is great. Obviously, How to Get Away with Murder. TGIT after all.
TGIT. Gotta love the hood. Everybody from beginning to the end of the evening.
I'm loyal to Shondaland, but it's a great show. Yeah. So.
Well, have you thought about what's next for you directing, or do you want to write more? Do you want to get into some of this, the evolution of television now is all these streaming shows?
Yeah, as a director, I started out directing movies, directed 4 movies and started doing TV. And since I've been doing Scandal, I really don't have time in this schedule to direct a feature film. So it's an incredible time now to be developing, producing. And I created a show last year called The Divide with a brilliant writer named Rachael, and I directed and produced that, which was a great show and a great experience. And we have another project we're working on. I have a project at HBO that we've been developing, and maybe we'll go this year. And so,
the schedules work out.
It works out for me to produce and direct television because I can't quite manage. But so I look forward to doing another movie when I'm done with Scandal.
But the television shows now get such talented writers and all the big stars because they can really develop their characters.
Exactly. And there's so much
opportunity.
Exactly.
Okay, so every first timer that comes here has to play a little game of some sort. This one's kind of clever. I think our staff came up with something cute. Would You Pardon is the name of this game. It's your presidential speed round.
All right, good.
Okay, would you pardon people who wear shorts in the winter?
Yes, I would. Of course I would. God bless them.
There are many climates where that's acceptable, but this is what we see mostly where I come from. I come from the Adirondacks in upstate New York. We see a lot of this.
That's a little show-off. I don't know.
How about movie theater goers who try and save a whole row of seats for their friends?
Definitely not. They're going down.
They're going down, right? First come, first serve, people. People who post more than one selfie a day.
One is really enough.
Way more than enough. I think the only time I ever had a selfie posted of me, Michelle Obama took it, and all that made the picture was my hairline. I'm so short.
Michelle Obama took it.
I know.
That one you could post twice.
I know. But you can't tell it's me. It looks like I'm a big liar. Yeah, sure, it's you. Okay, all the weathermen who predicted that giant blizzard of 2015 that didn't happen.
Yes, I totally pardon them because better safe than sorry, right?
That's
Boston
true.
got creamed, so.
And you know what? If it wasn't for the blizzard that was supposed to happen 15 years ago, I never would have had my job. Everybody at the Today Show canceled, and that's how I got my national television.
Is that right?
Cooking a 30-minute meal for Al Roker.
Wow.
In the storm of the century.
There you go. Well,
something?
Pardoned.
People who watch TGIT and tweet all night long, well, of course they're pardoned.
I would. God bless them. I'm giving them more medals. Get a free trip on Air Force One.
Thank you so much. Now that you know the way, will you come back?
Of course.
Scandal! It's Thursdays at 9 p.m. on ABC. It's a great night of television. Grab a snack and we'll be right back. Meet you back here.